J77CL. You're actually asking, this is a three-part question. It's one, receiving the ball, then it's using deception, all while, so it's agility and being able to control your movement. That's one part, having the physical ability to do that. Then it's receiving the ball, and then it's the next level is using deception, right? So to help you think about this, there are three things that you could start to do to improve each one of these, and then things to time all together. This is how I would think about it. If you want to start to improve your ability to turn with the ball in a deceptive way. So the first is receiving the ball. When I think about receiving the ball, if you really want to improve your ability to receive the ball and train for that in an effortless way, the two tools that come to mind. The first is a kick trainer. I say this in almost every freaking video because it's probably one of the most underrated tools that, right, there are multiple multi-million-dollar clubs all around the world that encourage their youth teams to use kick trainers to do exactly what you're talking about. Improve their ability to receive the ball. I'm talking about Sevilla, Ajax, AC Milan. It's just a ball on a piece of string that you kick it. And it's because you don't need a wall or a training partner or a rebounder, just a ball and a rope, and you have a soccer gym at your disposal. You know, $24 can get you an SKLZ solo kick trainer on Amazon. Right, I bring this thing everywhere. In 10 minutes walking around the block, you can get close to 1,200 touches. Right, 15 minutes around the block, you take one touch, you take 60 touches in 60 seconds. That's 1,200 touches in 15 minutes. Right, you could cram months of training into days or weeks with the ball and a rope. So that would be the first step, right? Because now you can improve your timing, rhythm, coordination, first touch, passing, and shooting, all with a ball and a rope, right? It's just repetitions and learning from the mistakes and improving your first touch. That's all that is. The second thing that comes to mind is juggling, right? Rhythmic juggling is going to help you, right, be able to cradle the ball and your ability to take the ball down out of the air and juggling rhythmically. You could think about a juggle like a pass or a shot. It's just a rhythmic pass or a rhythmic shot to yourself, right? Light, nice and easy, breathing, right, left, perfect technique, very relaxed, right? If you can't juggle relaxed, then when you get on the field in a high pressure situation, you know, it's gonna be hard for you to make good decisions if you're tense in practice. That tension is gonna translate into poor decisions and poor awareness on the field. So there's a quote that goes, not all the best jugglers are the best players, but all the best players are always the best jugglers. So juggling different size balls, smaller balls will help you improve precision, larger balls will help you improve power. Both of those combined is going to sharpen your touch, make you more dangerous on the field. Once you master those two, right, like if you just take action, immediate action, making yourself a kick trainer, right, you want the length of the rope of your kick trainer to be as long as your hip bone to your ankle bone, maybe a little bit shorter, and just tie a knot off on the rope so you have an easy handle. And besides that, then you're well on your way to improving the deception aspect of the turn, because you have to master the fundamentals before you try and add complexity to it. Because you could you could go backwards from complexity, like just practice turns deceptively, but in my mind that doesn't really make sense, because it's like, how are you going to teach? It's like if I'm teaching someone how to cook a nice meal in the kitchen, right? I'm going to show them the fundamentals of being a chef, which is wash your hands right when you get in the kitchen, lay down a towel for your cutting board. And like, if you could do those things, then you're already ahead of, right? That's how you start with. That's how you master complexity, by starting at the fundamental level, right? Because if you can get the fundamentals right, then you can start stacking things on. So for those reasons, investing in a kick trainer and investing in spending a few minutes a day developing a juggling habit is going to be the way to master these deceptive turns. Right? A great book to check out, or just a thought, someone to think about who isn't necessarily soccer related, but any writing or thinking by James Clear is going to help you think about how your daily habits can really help elevate your practice and your life. A third thing that might help your movement capabilities and your potential to be more nimble and quick in terms of your agility and your ability to move, to flow with the ball. And something that not a lot of people are talking about is making an RMT rope. This is by David Weck. And I noticed immediately this rope helped me improve my juggling. It helped me improve my running mechanics because it helped me whip my arms down, whip my arms up. It improved my balance, right? And since it improved my juggling, like, every part of my game improved. So those are the three ways, right? Invest in an RMT rope and learn how to do the alternating underhand sneak. Or you could start to bring a ball with you everywhere you go. I call this taking a soccer vacation. Just bring a ball with you, get a lot of touches, right? And the ball turns into a signal to the world that says, come, let's get some touches, right? Because then you bring it on vacation, or you bring it to school or to work, then whoever can ball will come to you, and you could start to get touches, and that will help you grow, right? Then you could start a soccer almost relationship, because if they're better than you, then you want to learn from them, and if you're better than them, then you want to share what you've learned. So then it's like a virtuous cycle of learning and teaching. And lastly, or firstly, whatever you choose, invest in a kick trainer or make it yourself. That's the way I would go about mastering my turns and improving my deception through turns. So I hope this helps. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.